Hey you guys, this is 3 Minutes with Tony. Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to briefly discuss the Ari, Tuson, and Kay episode. Now, when I first saw that Kay was going to be on the show, I was just like, oh yeah, this is about to be so lit. I was excited for her, you know? She's growing, glowing. I love it. But then I'm watching and I'm just like, why is Tuson being so aggressive to another female? Then he goes to swinging the knife around in her face, and you know, a lot of people say, well, you know, that's just how he is. He's playing, you know, he's joking. He does that with everyone. I have not seen him act that way with anyone else, any other guests that they had besides her. And, you know, when they asked her the question of, oh, why did you call Ari a hoe? They said something along the lines of, oh, so you thought you were just going to come on this show and cook. Like, that's kind of what they said to her. So it's like the intent for bringing her on the show already was for petty reasons and to, you know, some drama. Then I noticed that, you know, Ari basically made the whole meal her damn self. A lot of people, when they come on the show, you know, they prepare the food together with her. She tells him to do this, that, da-da-da. And that just wasn't the case this time. Now, again, the whole show is basically her, Kay, and Tuson going back and forth. And a lot of people, you know, enjoyed it. A lot of people saying, you know, that was so funny. But you can tell that Kay was, one, she was high. And two, you can tell that she was uncomfortable and annoyed. He constantly threw jabs at her. Oh, I thought you were 35. Something like that, he said. I thought you were 40. Now, while I understand that people do joke around, I feel like you joke around with people that you know, people that you're familiar with. He don't know this woman. He just seen her in passing on social media and they decided to bring her on the show. So you're not, I feel like you should tone it down with the playing, quote unquote. Because like I said, you're just not familiar. You can't play with her the same way you do Ari because that's not your friend. Is that your friend? That's not your friend. So you shouldn't be doing all that. But a lot of people just didn't see it. But then again, you have people who did notice it and they were just like, that wasn't cool the way he did her. He was being very aggressive. He was being very smart in the ass. And he was just doing too much, especially the fact that he's a whole man. Whether he's straight, gay, whatever. Like, you was doing too much. And the issue was, if it was an issue, the issue was between Kay and Ari. So you should have just let that rock. Like I said, that whole episode, initially, I was excited for it. And it just didn't, you know, sit well with me. Now, what I will say is it did end on a lighter note. Like, after a while, you know, he did lighten up. And, you know, things were not so bad. They were fighting over Ari and things like that. And they, you know, poking fun. So, you know, I'm glad that it did end in a good way. But she did go live. And I caught the live. And people were actually asking her about the show and she got mad. So I'm gonna play that clip at the end of this video. If you stayed around this long, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more 3 Minute with Tony segments, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.
I don't live in Alabama no more. I'll be in that year, mid-July. It depends on what day, baby. My birthday, July the 11th. So you gotta know I'm out the country. Like, I'm not even finna be in this country on July the 11th. Like, none of that. So what you like, you want me to do? Why is you asking me that? What the fuck going on with you, bitch? This sex ed in the house? I fuck y'all. But y'all fun ass. Some other shit.